Here is Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a member of Congress, the ability to vote on these issues and change how we do everything. And she never changed anything. As a matter of fact, when the moments were presented to Representative Ocasio-Cortez to make changes, she never took advantage of them. Down to not providing beds to kids. The only reason to not provide beds to kids on the border is because you don't think the kids should get beds, because that might actually solidify the idea that the kids should be held until we know what to do with them. When you believe in open borders, you don't believe in anything that would get in the way. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC, Facebook, Tony Katz Radio. Be sure to like the page. She believes in open borders, and this is an unacceptable position. You want me to take her seriously? She believes in open borders. By her own words, by her own admission. Oh, but Tony, just because she didn't want to go along with Senator Mitch McConnell, that doesn't mean that she favors open borders. She just wants to have accountability. And those ICE agents, they're all Nazis, and it's concentration camps. And well, she utilizes all that language, the appropriation of the Holocaust, the absolute disrespect of all humanity, because she wants to move her ideology down the line. This is obvious stuff, and it has been obvious, at least for those of us who have been a part of this show. But for anybody who still doubts, the latest from Representative Ocasio-Cortez.
I think migration to me is liberation. It's the ability to...
Can we just stop for a second? This is her answer?
Liberation.
She's a Kardashian all of a sudden? I'm sorry, that just struck me as this is a serious question, and that answer is so reality TV. But let's go back to it. Maybe I'm just being overcritical there.
I think migration to me is liberation. It's the ability to move and be. It's the freedom to be, really, is what we're talking about. And I think that all people should be free to be here and in our communities. Because
all people should be free to be here. What am I supposed to do with that information? Free to be here, how? Now, we have heard her say many times, I have played this for you repeatedly, that she believes in the idea of something called human mobility.
Families, respect for human rights and respect for the right of human mobility.
Human mobility is open borders, and now here she is telling you that everybody has the right to be here.
I think that all people should be free to be here and in our communities. Because I think that when you start viewing human beings as intrinsically valuable, you feel blessed that they have come to you with their presence. And that's really, I think, the shift that we need to make as a country.
Well, it's good to know that she's also moonlighting as Marianne Williamson. She believes in open borders. This is who she is. She actually believes she is moral and pious in her belief in open borders. And if you want just one of the many, many reasons why I have no respect for her as a member of Congress, well, here it is. The aloofness of that answer, along with the basic concept of open borders. She is not worthy. She has not earned the respect. She wants respect for this, that, and the other. There is no respect for the citizenry. There is no respect for the rule of law. There is no respect for the sovereignty of the nation. Sorry. Lecture to somebody else. We can now put to rest this idea of whether she is or whether she isn't. She favors open borders and does not favor the rule of law. That's not what anybody should want from a member of Congress. I'm Tony Katz.
93 WIBC.